Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. Here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. He bought some time, now lets it go. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Tackle made after just a short game. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Cromenhoek. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. Big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The Seminoles will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards. He's on to punt it away. And the returner heads out of bounds. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets him fly out of the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
And the Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Kromenhoek. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he will score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to...
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come out to the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Noles will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down RPO. He throws it to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Seminoles looking to cash in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Going after, not quite through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry out. And then first down, they go right back to him. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get the touchdown for the U.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Knowles will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. We get the second half started with the running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Canes look to keep this drive moving. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. Fighting off to defend it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line.
Got space, looking to score. You're making it for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's McCoy. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. There's the handoff. Powerful running into the secondary. Hard running through a tackle. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they will claim the second half lead. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving to the red zone.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, second and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal.
Here we go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. To the air. It's Kromenhoek. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield. But, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards. And now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
The offense already has 1 fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short. You got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. A 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
BAZ is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for the...
And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. Wow, what a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Promenhoek. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Get set. Griffin. Gaucho.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.